Tell me.
So
The inspiration behind Different Attention was that connection you have with somebody that you don't normally get from everyone you hang around with. Like, yeah, you have your friends and you have your buddies, but I don't know, there's just something about that certain someone that give you that different attention, and that was really the focal point in driving in the song, and really what we wanted to showcase in this song and the lyrics.
I'm sorry. I don't have to laugh. Okay. What personally attracted me about Different Attention was the guitar line that goes ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. That line was actually the third line written in the beat, and because of that line, it solidified the whole song and so much that we were able to write the rest of the beat to it and finish it off that night. And that part, it hits me because when it falls off in the middle of the phrase, ba da 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 ba da 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 ba ba, it's just that kind of energy you can't get through with words, and that instrument really says a lot with not verbally saying anything.
And I'd say for me, what attracts me overall is not necessarily something in the song, it's the whole idea of the song. So originally, Different Attention was supposed to be a ballad, and it starts off as a ballad in the beginning. But slowly and surely it builds and builds and builds and builds until finally that final climatic moment, it just drops, and it's kind of like you're kind of raving, but it's still it's a ballad, but it all just fits really well together, and that's what really attracts me because it takes you for a joyride, and I look, you like doing that. Like, I like going on a joyride.
So, the beat actually came first for this one. It all started with the line ba 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 ba. That repeated note motif was the reason the whole song was able to get built. After that, we just put some chords on it, and then after those chords, that's when we wrote the Dirty Fifth guitar part. And after that, put some drums on it, and that was the track. And we were honestly amazed with what we had put out ourselves until the beat came first. But that's when we needed to write lyrics after.
I would say the process for A Different Attention was really unique in its own way because we already had the beat, and the beat went hard, and we really liked the way it made us feel, and it really just laid out perfectly. And the next step was to have lyrics, but we had trouble finding the right lyrics to put with this song because it was hard. Like, the beat went so hard, but it was hard to find a good hook. So we ended up going to San Antonio with a couple of buddies, and we had a couple ideas that we had in mind. And then when we finally came back, we threw around the idea of Different Attention. And then I think I went home that night, and for the next 2 days, I really focused on writing the hook. And I came back 2 days later, and I played the hook for him in the car on the way to Taco Bell, and it went hard. We loved it right then and there. It was crazy. It was great.
Right then and there, he showed it to me, and I was screaming because I was ah! Literally loved every moment of it. But that brought us a challenge. We have a hook, but a hook isn't enough to make a whole song. So what we did was we knew exactly where we wanted the hook to go 3 times during the song, but we didn't know what else would come in between. So after we wrote the hook, in between hook 1 and hook 2, we put down, that's when we wrote the my rap verse. So my rap verse went next, and then we were like, okay, how are we gonna open it? So then we wrote the intro, And the whole intro is basically us saying, I don't even know where to start. And that is all leading up into, you know, your emotions aren't really explained because it's like, I barely know how I'm feeling. I don't even know how to start this. You got me different attention, which is a different terminology. So it just all ties into how different this really is. And after that, we wrote the bridge.
Next.
The bridge came next, and it was supposed to be a singing duet
Between us two.
but then we ended up taking out my part, and we redid it with an ad-lib of a rap line that I improv, and we did the second take.
Yeah.
And we were like, that's hot, that's hot.
It was so hot. It was literally fire. Like,
So we kept it, and then after that, the only thing that was left was at the end. And the end originally wasn't supposed to have that rap. If you listen closely to the beat, there's this really high singing line, and that was supposed to be kind of like the highlight on top of just giving the beat appreciation for how dope that is. That's what we wanted to do. But we end up just writing that rap part kind of like on a whim real quick, a little bit of improv, a little bit wrote it down, and that ended up having to go off, and the rap actually just escalates the song like this when you think it's over.
really pushes it to the very end and really makes the song at the end of the day.
So this whole song kind of had like a free form writing process to it, and it wasn't so structured based. It all kind of just came along as it came, and that was probably throughout 15 days. It wasn't all that one. Well, it wasn't all that one time. So I want to first start off by saying shout out to Derek. He actually was the reason that we got the title Different Attention.
Yeah.
He happened to just say it one day, and I was like, wow, I like that.
It stuck. It stuck really. It
stuck.
really stuck out to us.
So we wrote it down, and we came back to it like probably like a month later after making the beat, and it just happened to work like that. So what happened is we made this song, and then it kind of just got put to the back burner because we were moving on to our next project. This song was probably never even going to get really put out.
Yeah.
So, but at that time was right between the middle, and his cousin hit us out the blue, was like, hey, just saw y'all put out y'all's third song. I would love to work with y'all. And so we end up just sending him Different Attention, and that's kind of where the rest of the story goes.
And so we sent him Different Attention, and you know, it was really back and forth. You know, we'd send him notes on what we wanted and the direction of the song, and he would send us back like rough drafts of how well the song was doing. And you know, the crazy thing is, we didn't meet in person. You know, it was all online. It was crazy, just back and forth through email. It was crazy.
Yeah, through email.
And finally, he sent us back the last one, and you know, we played it with each other, and it was like better than we could have hoped. Like it went hard in places we didn't even know it could go hard, and he added, it was the little things that he added that really helped boost the song to make it what it is today, and we love it. And like, really, he did a tremendous job. You know, shout out Justin, man, you were great. Like, thank you a lot. And then also, without our boy Josh, you know, Josh throughout the process, he really helped us take the idea of Different Attention and really put it through the roof. You know, he gave us really good critiques of how to make the song better, and really helped us with the foundation of the whole track, and really what it is today is a lot of his great ideas. So really, shout out to you, man.
Yeah, him and Derek both helped really shape that song.
Our team, man.
Our team.
Right.
This EP is going to be our first big project that we're putting out. We already dropped 4 singles. It's time for our project, and that's what to look out for us coming up very soon. For this project, we written over 30 songs in the last month, just to find the right 6 to go in the perfect order with all the intent, all the details. We're putting together the master plan to bless your ears, honestly.
It's gonna be crazy. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to release it. It's crazy, but be on the lookout. It's
Be on the
It's gonna
lookout.
be dope. Hella dope. Don't forget to go stream Different Attention for digital download today. Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, anywhere. Go listen to it. Tell us what you think. Also, go follow me on my Insta right here.
And go follow me on my Insta right here.
And obviously, go follow our official Instagram right about, I think it's gonna be there, right? Right there. Right. And once again, y'all, thank you so much. My name's Lane.
I'm JP.
And we're
V.Y.B.E.
V.Y.B.E. Peace, guys. Dope!